Hey guys, your boy Sickflowz here. I know it's been a while since I did one of these Ask Sickflowz video, but I am back on doing the Ask Sickflowz video, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so my first question actually comes from Double Tapped on Instagram, and he wants to know, why are the Miami Heat so nice? First of all, for all the Heat fans, you guys are gonna hate me. I hate the Miami Heat. They are not nice at all. They are just overpowered. Okay, so next question comes from Boo Boo B Dupe. Yeah, on Instagram. She wants to know, what do guys like best on women, outfit-wise? I can't speak for every single guy on the planet, but as far as me, I like a woman to dress sexy, but not too sexy that screams out slutty. Next question comes from Beats to the Rhyme on Instagram. She wants to know, do you love me? Well, if you're a fan of mine, I love you. I love all my fans. So if you are a fan of mine, and obviously you probably are, I do love you. Thank you for watching the videos and commenting on my Instagram. If you're not a fan, can somebody call the cops real quick? Next question comes from my friend Fat Yo on Instagram. He wants to know, do you ever put your penis in between your legs and look in the mirror and call yourself the prettiest girl? Alright, so if you guys don't know my friend Fat Yo, he is a little weird. He drinks too much. So I'm not even gonna answer that question because that question is kind of weird. Next question comes from Teasing Glitter on Instagram. She wants to know, would you meet up with me if I reach to Florida? Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing some type of meetup in Florida. If I can get enough people to come to a certain city, I'll definitely do a meetup and maybe even take out people to lunch and things like that. So yeah, I would definitely meet you up if you came to Florida. As long as you're over 18, yes. If not, bring your parents. Alright, so next question comes from Rob C on Twitter. He wants to know, what is your opinion on gold diggers? I fucking hate gold diggers. Sorry for the language, but I hate gold diggers because, you know, gold diggers, they just come after you for your money, obviously. And they actually fool the guy in thinking that they like them. And you know, they end up spending all the money, and once the money's gone, so is the bitch. So screw the gold diggers. Alright guys, so next question comes from Production Sandable on YouTube. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. He's actually a big fan of mine too. I actually talked to him on Facebook. Pretty cool guy. But he wants to know, what motivates you to improve yourself? Which of the places that you live was your favorite? So he actually asked me two questions. Let me go ahead and answer question number one. So what motivates me to improve myself? The only thing that motivates me, well, I have a few things that motivate me. One thing that motivates me to improve myself is I want to be a better person. You know, everybody, you always want to be better than other people. Whether you want to admit that or not, everybody always wants to be better than someone. So I always want to be better than my peers. Like, I'm trying to be better than my peers. I'm trying to do things better than them. I know it sounds a little fucked up, but that actually works. Another thing is, surround yourself with positive people. I have my family that supports me. You know, I have a special someone in my life that always like motivates me to do anything. Like I said, just surround yourself with positive people, and you know, just that's all I can say. That's what motivates me. And your second question was, I believe, was which of the places that you lived was your favorite? So I obviously lived in New York for a year and a half when I was born there. I went back to Dominican Republic. I lived there till I was about 6 or 7, and I've been in Florida ever since then. And to be honest, Florida has to be the best place that I've lived. Is all I know. I love Florida. I've actually moved from city to city in Florida, but you know, I just love Florida overall. But I'm planning in sometime in the near future to actually move to California. So next question comes from Steven Mataka on YouTube. He wants to know, why nowadays you don't give us Cubase tutorials as you promised us? Alright guys, so I've actually explained this on a previous video in my channel a few months back. I did start this channel with Cubase tutorials and tutorials on music. You know, I've given up on that project thing of my life. I've stopped doing music production for a while. You know, music is still a big part of my life, but this channel is not about music anymore. The videos that I have up should help you guys as far as home recording. If you want better quality than that, I would suggest actually, if you actually love music, is to actually invest and go into a real studio and recording your music. Alright guys, so next question comes from Violet Flame XX on YouTube. And it's not a question, it says first comment. So thank you for being the first comment. Next question comes from Mr. DJ Awesome 98 on YouTube. He wants to know, would you give a person a shout out if you were their friend, yes or no? Now this is gonna sound messed up to a lot of you guys, but I actually wouldn't just give a shout out to my friend just because he's my friend. Like if you're speaking about YouTube shout out and let's say I'm big one day and he wants a shout out, I'm not just gonna give him a shout out just because he's my friend. Now if I see potential or I see that he's really into YouTube and real dedicated, yes, I'm gonna shout him out because I see how into it he is. Now if it's just somebody that wants to just do YouTube all of a sudden and they're not really good at what they're doing, I'm not gonna shout them out because, you know, why? You know, just because they're my friends, you know, I worked hard to get where I'm at. Alright guys, so next question comes from Javon Torres TV on YouTube. He wants to know, do you ever think about being a banana in a bathtub filled with carrot juice? Laugh out loud, serious question. What YouTube do you secretly have a crush on? First of all, the first question, kinda weird. Kinda cuckoo. Second question, have a crush on YouTube? I don't really have a crush on anybody on YouTube. I feel like once you have that one person in your life that you actually have feelings for and things like that, you don't really have a crush or you don't look at anybody like that. But I don't have a crush on anybody on YouTube. Okay, so this is the final question and it is from Manashi Patel, aka Kiki. She wants to know again, what's one thing you tell yourself when something brings you down, when life is going downhill? Going downhill could be career-wise, education, life, relationships, etc. One thing that I do tell myself when everything seems to be going downhill is that things can be worse. Like, to be honest, I've seen people complain about, you know, losing a job. Things could be worse. You could have never had that job in the first place. Just go out there and do it again. You know, that's how I feel. Like, whenever something in my life goes wrong, I just sit back and be like, yo, snap out of it. Things could be worse. And that actually gets me through it. Like, if I was to lose my job tomorrow, I'd be like, hey, things could be worse. I could be starving. So that gets me through it and motivates me to do anything else. Alright guys, so I want to thank you for watching this Ask Sickflowz number 5. If you have any questions that you want me to ask on next Ask Sickflowz video, make sure you comment down below. Make sure you watch the videos to the left and to the right. Make sure you share this with everybody. And guess what guys, I put out videos every single damn week. So make sure you subscribe. Oh, damn!